Hi everyone, this is Paul Lange with Disciplined Trading Strategies and this week's Trade of the Week video. This is the week ending April 26th of 2020. The stock was Juniper. This happened on Monday the 20th. This is based on a daily DTS breakout and the entry on a 5-minute DTS breakout, also with relative strength at the time, was kind of a factor. Management simple, reward to risk 2.2 to 1. Coming up this week at Disciplined Trading Strategies, an educational event just for DTS members, Day Trading Part 2. Earlier this month I did Day Trading A to Z and it proved to be one of the most popular ones I've done. I received a lot of good comments and some questions. I actually had more material than I was able to present in that hour, so I'm going to do a Part 2 and go into some other topics. You can read about it there. If you're a DTS member, you will get your invite. If you're not a member, get over to the DTS homepage and figure out how to become a member. The daily chart of Juniper. This is how it looked before the open of 420. There's a little consolidation going on right here on the daily chart. This is not a daily chart play, but the daily chart did support this as a day trade. We're going to open just above that daily base right in there. Boom. That's what the daily chart looked like after the trade. 60-minute chart, kind of a similar concept here. The day before we had tried to gap up a little bit. I don't think it was quite that much. I think that's a missed tick on the chart there, but it went sideways into the close near the top of that consolidation, and then boom, the next morning we gap a little bit over that, come back, and then rally for the rest of the morning. 5-minute chart really shows the most here. Here is the little gap up on the 5-minute chart that cleared that consolidation. An important point to consider is that that pullback kind of sat on managed support, didn't feel the need to come down any further. That shows some good strength on that gap up. Got in right in there where that arrow shows. Entry 2288, stop 2269. There was a late entry for me for what I usually do. I'll explain why when we get to the next chart. Good target taking on this one. This is just kind of what I want to do. I would say I was proud of the target taking. Target 1, 2312, target 2 on that big rally, and target 3 trailed out right there. Possibly was going to take this end of the day, but that was the best exit as it turned out. 1-minute chart gives you more detail, and you can see I didn't get in this until right there, which is rather late for me normally. The reason was very simple. I didn't have this on my watch list. I really should have, looking at the 60-minute, that little gap. I checked for little gaps. I didn't check that morning, or I didn't see this one for some reason at the time I looked. A member of the DTS Trading Room actually brought this up at this time. I liked it enough that I jumped in a little bit late. Normally, if I was watching this all morning, I would have tried to grab it here or here because I really like this. So I got in a little bit late because I felt this was actually going to have a good run, which it did. So you can see the entry there with a little more detail. It was on that little pivot break, which is good security, but kind of late typically. Stop 2269, and then all the targets here are off the screen for the 1-minute chart because the first target was taken a little closer till afternoon sometime, so they're all off the chart for you there. If you like the type of trades that you see here, come join us in the DTS Trading Room. You can sign up on the DTS site under the subscription services page. Until next time, this is Paul for DTS. Good trading, everybody.